Alright, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to make this video to clarify a couple of things regarding Act 6, the 4-star champion requirements, or restriction I should say, and just my stance on the whole thing, because I've been getting a lot of, not a lot, but I've been seeing messages and just people talking about my opinion on it when I haven't really voiced it the best way, maybe I should say. In my video, I went and watched it back to heard exactly what I said, and when I was making the video, it was my first time reading through the whole thing, and the whole video took about 15 minutes, so I wasn't trying to stay on one thing for too long. So when I read the 4-star restriction, the first thing that really came into my head was, oh, that sucks. Won't be able to use any 4-star synergies. But it didn't strike me as that big of a deal in the moment when I was reading it, because my thought process was, most people that are waiting for Act 6 aren't really going to be using 4 stars anyways. They're going to be using rank 4 5 stars, rank 5 5 stars, because like Kabam said, this is the difficult content in the game. So of course we're going to be using the most powerful champions currently available. That was just my immediate thought process. After thinking about it a little bit more though, and seeing some people's arguments for changing this, I'm like, okay, I see some good points. But what I've also seen is a lot of people just complaining and just being very rude and disrespectful about it, the whole thing. And that's not what you want to do when you're trying to change something, because that doesn't accomplish anything. What you need to do is present a concise, respectful, civil, well thought out argument, and that's how you win an argument. You need to be respectful and you need to have good points, which some people definitely have. Some people have definitely raised some good points. I've heard one argument saying, if you have the skill to complete Act 6 with a 4-star, you shouldn't be held back by a restriction. It's a great argument, perfectly well said argument, and I completely agree with that. The other thing I want to just address is that no one has asked me, no one has said to me, Lagacy, do you think 4 stars should be restricted in Act 6? No one's asked me that. And let's say you do ask me that. Lagacy, do you think 4 stars should be restricted in Act 6? I would say no. Jimmy, thanks for asking, Jimmy. That's a very good question. Thanks for asking for my personal opinion on the matter. No, I don't think they should be restricted. I think it should be 4, 5, and 6 stars, because 4 stars are still relevant even this far into the game, and we've still been ranking them up. Seaton made a good point that he brought up, was that a week's notice before Act 6 isn't very nice. We've just still been ranking up 4 stars because we didn't have any notice about, oh, they're not going to be usable anymore, right? So that's another good point brought up, that we haven't been given notice about 4 stars being restricted. So we could have been investing our resources in 4 stars. I know Brian, he's just ranked up a bunch of 4 stars mainly for the purpose of arena, but still, we still rank up 4 stars. That's a perfectly fair argument. And yeah, I agree. Like I said, no one asked me that question, and the answer to it would be, I think 4 stars should be allowed. But what people don't understand is, me personally, I'm not going to go out and start a campaign to petition Kabam to change this, because that's just not really what I like to do. For my channel, I like to focus more on gameplay. You notice I do a lot of war videos, AQ videos. I do the occasional crystal openings, the occasional champ guide videos, because I like those. I still find them fun, but the main thing that what I like to do is just fight in this game, difficult fights, break down fights, talk about fights, think about counters for fights, right? That's what I really enjoy, the strategy aspect of the game, and the controls and everything. That's my favorite part. So that's what I like to focus my YouTube around. And I've been really excited for Act 6 for about the last year. I've been waiting for Act 6. I was really disappointed that we didn't get any new Act content in 2018. We got Act 5 all throughout 2017, and there was nothing in 2018. I was really disappointed. So I've been waiting over a year for this content to finally come, and I'm not going to let anything get me down. Even if the rewards were absolute garbage, I'd still be excited for Act 6, man, because I know the full rewards for 100% are going to be worth it. I'm just excited for Act 6, and I'm not going to let anything in the way. Even if the rewards were 1 4-star crystal for all of it, I'd still do it. I'd still have fun doing it, still make videos on it, you know. But like I said, that's just me personally, and that's just the way I go about things. I try not to let the little things get me down. I've just found in life I enjoy myself more and have a good time when I don't focus on the little things, and especially in gaming, and mainly this game, because when the game just starts to not be fun when it gets like that. When I'm complaining, I'm getting mad about stuff. Like, no, I'm just not having a good time. And if I'm not having a good time in this game, I don't want to make videos. And if I don't want to make videos, then what am I gonna do with all my time? I'm gonna have to go get a real job, because right now YouTube is my job, and you know, I might want to do something else, but right now it's YouTube. So if I'm not having fun with the game, I'm not gonna be wanting to make videos. I'm not gonna be wanting to make videos. I'm not gonna be doing anything with my life. So yeah, try not to get caught up on that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to clarify, I'm not against the lower end of the community. I'm not against the mid tier players. I'm not against the lower tier players. I'm not out of touch with the community. I feel for you guys. And I've been there. We've all been there. At one point or another, we've all been new to the game. And you know, me personally, when I was in that sort of position, I would look at the whales at the time. I still remember looking at like Jenserim. He was at the top of the leaderboard when I first started playing the game. Like, wow, this guy has so much rating. At the time, he probably had like 200 or 300k. That was probably a lot back then. I'm just like, wow. Wow, look at his champs. I cannot wait to get champs like that. I cannot wait to get 4-star champs. You know, I couldn't wait to get to that point of the game. And that just made me want it more. That made me want to grind more. That made me want to play more. That made me just want it that much more. And just get there, you know. So I played harder. I played more. When I first started playing the game, I was playing like 60 hours a week, man. I was going hard in that beginner bracket arena, you know. So yeah, hopefully this clarifies my position. I'm not against anyone. I'm not for the restriction. You know, if it was up to me, I'd say yeah, 4, 5, and 6 stars allowed. And if Kabam wants to make 3 stars and lowers not allowed, I get that, because you know, like, I feel like one of the reasons for this is, you know, people will bring Ghost into war with like a 2-star Wasp, a 3-star Hood, and a 565 Ghost, and boom, they're set. That's all they need for synergy. So maybe that was one of the reasons why they wanted to restrict it. But I think 4 stars should still be allowed. Definitely agree with a lot of the points presented. And yeah, that's my stance. So I hope you guys understand. Hope I was concise with what I've said. And yeah, I hope this clarifies I'm not against anyone. Just trying to have fun in the game and make some cool YouTube videos. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe for some Act 6 content to come. And yeah, hopefully we're all good. Peace.